I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip with your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip with your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. And I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it, a life worth living.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn in.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me too.
Got it.
I'll show you!
Hans!
Alert!
Hey,
To arms!
Hans!
Ah!
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You're a dead man!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Are you? Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's cable. Jesus. Of Sahan's cable.
Alô, porcaria, esqueci de arrumar o OBS aqui, velho. Foi mal, galera. Sorry. Eu tinha gravado o jogo e acabei esquecendo de configurar o áudio aqui, mano. Pô, beleza. Valeu, Strike, pelo avisar aí, mano. Eu falei um monte de coisa aqui, vocês não ouviram nada. Beleza, né? Mas vamos que vamos. Salve, salve, galera. Sejam bem-vindos a mais uma live. Vamos continuar aqui, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Vamos que vamos. Eita, poxa. Então vamos que vamos, galera. Eu quis falar, né? Foi tenso, né? Eu disse que eu tô rodando o jogo com tudo no máximo e eu não sei como é que vai sair na live, tá? Espero que não trave. Na gravação foi de boa. Agora, como eu tô transmitindo em 2K, eu não sei como é que vai sair. Então, quem puder dar um feedback, agradeço, tá? Beleza, vamos continuar aqui então.
Do this to me. Pull
Botei
yourself
o gama
together
pra
and
vocês
let's
aí.
go. We have to go.
Sorry, gente. Salve, salve, Strike. Salve, salve, senhorita.
But the
Sejam
gate is
bem-vindos.
closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Eita! Que susto! Ai, caramba, velho.
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ.
O Henry tá doidão, velho.
Us.
Bianca.
Come on.
Tá delirando, velho. Se tiver muito claro o gama aí, vocês me avisam, por favor, tá? Acho que vai dar pra vocês enxergarem melhor assim com o gama.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the
Bye.
sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the truck. Go to the castle.
Easy.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's
Anything
sake.
happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
O jogo ele tá com probleminha legenda ainda.
We'll
Tem
make it
algumas
together.
falas que não tem
You'll see.
legenda, mano. Tá muito claro pra vocês aí o gama, galera? Se vocês puderem me dar o feedback, por favor. Qualquer coisa eu tiro o gama.
Henry, focus.
Temos que ir.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Uau!
Please.
Ah, ele tá revivendo.
There's nobody here. You're
Tá
just
bom,
imagining
beleza.
things.
Run.
Ele tá revivendo o que
Give in
aconteceu,
to it.
velho.
Hang in there.
Bugs.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior.
Cadê a
You can do
legenda,
this.
jogo? Você é guerreiro, você
It's
consegue
all
fazer
right,
isso.
Henry. I've got you.
Ele falou aquela hora.
Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
Ele tá delirando, cara.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Falei com eles. Ah, não deu tempo. Miséria.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Caraca, bicho.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife.
Vou
Fear
tirar o
not.
gama aqui, galera, que tá meio claro
We
aqui
mean
já.
you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Ai, ai, ai. Boa!
Think again, stop!
Pega a espada, pega a espada, pega. Espada, facão, sei lá o que é isso. Não! Meu amigo.
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Nossa, o cara tá tudo lascado, velho. Nossa, bicho. O cara tá perdendo muito sangue. Nossa, que bizarro. Ele tá revivendo tudo que aconteceu no primeiro jogo, mano.
I've got the scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
É, velho.
I ain't your ma, laddie.
As expressões faciais estão da hora, velho.
Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night.
Sim, sim, o Strike, tô ligado.
Slowly, lad.
Quer dizer, tô ligado não, né? Não sei. Tô jogando pela primeira vez, não vi nada do jogo. Ah, ele tá vivo. Eu acho. Minha cama. Ah, agora tem minha cama aqui, beleza. Virou minha cama aqui agora.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Tá, você vai ajudá-lo? Ah, a gente sabe o que aconteceu com ele. Oxi.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Já estive pior.
I've had worse. My shoulders things a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best.
A lot better.
But I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up.
Tá bom.
Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Quê?
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Pô, vovozinha da hora, velho. Eu tô prestando atenção no diálogo, galera, que é britânico, mas que eu tô fazendo aula de inglês eu fico prestando atenção. E o sotaque é britânico. Por milagre você sobreviveu a essa queda grave, mas você perdeu muitos pontos de nível principal. Habilidade e vantagem devido aos grandes ferimentos. Só lhe resta se recuperar e recuperá-los gradualmente ao longo do jogo. Então tá. Ok. Sangramento diminuiu. Sua vida aos poucos. Sua vida diminuiu, sua vida aos poucos e pode até matá-lo. Diminui. Para estancar o sangramento. Tá. Atadura. Usar. É isso?
Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Calma, pera aí, calma. Deixa eu ver como é que é. Onde é que tá sangrando? Não sei onde é que tá sangrando, pera aí. Ah, tá. Tem que usar 4 bandagens. Eita caramba! Beleza, agora acho que foi. Aê! Estancou o sangramento. Maravilha. Dá pra comer aqui, velho? Não dá pra comer. Encontre e pegue algo para comer. Abra seu inventário. Tá. Eu tô tentando achar alguma coisa pra comer. Comer panela, não comer. Não, eu quero comer. Não é pra colocar nada, come. Olha aí, rapaz. A sopinha pra nós. Top.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Bora comer mais.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
O cara come direto da panela, beleza. Vamos comer mais, filho. Caramba! Não, tá bom, não tá? Deixa eu ver aqui. Como é que tá a fome dele? Velocidade, papapá. Saciedade, 69. Bora deixar o like. Vamos comer mais aqui, rapaz. Come, enche o bucho. Vamos comer. Caraca, eu vou comer. Ah, beleza, comeu. Ok. Ah, a vovozinha da hora, velho. Ajudou nós. Beleza, tem alguma coisa pra me pegar aqui, velho? Aparentemente não. Como é que eu saio? Aqui que eu saio? Ok. Olha, velho, que massa o jogo, mano. Tá muito da hora. Então tá, né? Rabugento o nome do cachorro. Eita caramba, o bicho é bruto. Então, calma, senhor, calma. Sai daqui. O que eu tenho que fazer? Jogue água em si mesmo na banheira. Onde é que é a banheira, velho? É aqui? Aqui é a casa da velha. Não, cadê, velho? Aqui. Aqui é a banheira, né? Lavar-se. Quero um pouco desse rango, né? Aí, ó. Lavamos aquele banho de gato, né, velho? Fale com bozina. Que nome bizarro. O que temos aqui? Opa! Não sei de nada, tô pegando. Ah, o Save Snaps. Snap Salvador. O jogo é salvo automaticamente durante momentos importantes ou quando você sai usando a opção salvar e sair no menu. Você também pode salvar 0, usando aquela parada ali. É tipo o primeiro jogo. Beleza, vamos pegar maçã. Vamos pegar aqui queijos, que aqui me lembra Skyrim. Você, o que temos aqui?
Oh, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Eita, poxa, o que ela faz aqui, velho? Faz bebida? Não tá. Da hora, mano. Senhora! Tá tudo aqui? Eu tô fuçando a casa da velha, velho. Isso aqui vai dar ruim, mano. Ela é uma bruxa, velho. Tá guardando um monte de... O que é isso aqui? Aí ela é uma bruxa. Deixa eu fechar. Não vai que ela descobre que eu entrei aqui? Né?
You've lost
aqui,
a lot of blood,
você perdeu muito
but
sangue,
with a
mas como
bit of luck you should pull through.
Tá. E aí, senhora?
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
O que aconteceu aqui?
What happened here?
It all happened so fast. Hans had a brawl with him outside, then he staggered in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor. And you saw the other fella outside. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Entendo de erva, só que não. Como vou... bom. A poção de leite é perigosa, não é?
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first. After all, it worked on you, and considering how he's wounded, we don't have no better option.
All right. If you think so.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
Ok. Como vou reconhecer as ervas? Vou perguntar, né, velho?
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Acho que dou conta.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Beleza. Tá, deixa eu ver aqui o inventário. Temos a túnica, dá pra colocar? Como é que eu equipo? Equipar. Aí, beleza. Só que eu tô sem calça, não tem calça, velho. Armadura. Só tem a túnica, beleza. Eu vou ficar sem calça. Um calção aqui, beleza? Então tá. Beleza. Vamos sair daqui? Tá de boa aí a live, galera. Tá aparecendo uns trecos aqui no meu OBS. Se puder dar o feedback aí. Tô achando uns trecos meio doido aqui no meu OBS aqui, velho. Tá. E temos um mapa. O mapa é parecido com o primeiro. Beleza? Tá. O que é isso aqui, velho? Cravo de defunto. Beleza! Tá bom? Beleza. Cravo de defunto. Beleza. Isso aqui, a florzinha parece do Sons of the Forest, velho. Tá, aparece aqui, né? Pega, pá. Recolhe o cadáver, beleza. Como é que eu vou fazer isso, velho? Pegar o corpo. Eita caramba! Bom, pelo menos não tá perdendo quadros. Onde é que eu levo essa miséria aqui, velho? Pera, deixa eu ver aqui. Pegue sal, camomila. Aqui, ó. Carrega o cadáver até o riacho, é do I. Eita, poxa, o que que eu apertei aqui, velho? Era o ESC. Vai pra cá. Vamos lá. A bússola localizada na parte superior da tela te ajudará a navegar pelo mundo. Ok. Só espero não dar de cara com o lobo aqui. Senão vai dar ruim, velho. Por que tá tocando essa música, jogo? Por que tá tocando essa música?
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work.
Tá. Começaram a cavar.
Can't be in the ground soon enough.
Lá vamos nós enterrar. Após um pouco de trabalho árduo. Aí, ó. O cara já foi enterrado. Agora temos que buscar a camomila lá. Deixa eu ver. É isso, né? Isso. Bora. O problema é que assim, eu tô sem espada, né, velho? Eu não tenho nada pra me defender. Putz. Aí danou, velho. Ai, caramba. Pula. Pode ser algum bicho aqui ou algum soldado que seja. Tô na vala. Como é que eu vou chegar lá? Vem aqui. Eu tenho que dar a volta aqui, ó. Ou eu venho por aqui, ou eu venho por aqui. Eu acho que eu vou vir por aqui. Dar a volta aqui mesmo. Eu não vou correr. Não sei se pode correr. Pode correr? Posso, beleza. Eu tô com um cagaço de aparecer algum bicho aqui, algum lobo, alguma coisa. Tem uma trilha aqui, ó. Ah, mano, olha o lugar que eu vou passar, velho. Ou não, não dá pra ir por aqui. Beleza, como é que eu vou ir então, jogo? Dá pra dar a volta por aqui, velho? Não. Caramba. É, então não é mundo aberto, né? Eu tenho limitação, pô. Semi-aberto. Não, é mundo aberto, sim. É que não dá pra ir por aqui. O que é isso aqui? Comprei. Ô, louco. Caraca, que da hora. Dá pra colher ervas, velho. Top. Já dava no primeiro, se não me engano. Isso aqui, o que é? Porcaria nenhuma. Vamos dar uma corrida aqui. Vamos tentar achar outro caminho, então. Oh, tá bonita a floresta, hein? Caramba. Top. Tem um Java aqui, velho. Será que ele ataca? Senhor, você vai atacar? Não me ataca não, né? Por favor. Com licença, viu, senhor? Seu porco. Não, não, não. Sai daqui, porco. O porco ia atacar, eu acho, mano. Tá, deixa eu tentar vir por aqui. Sim, tá bonita mesmo. Tá, agora tem que dar um jeito de subir aqui, ó. Aqui já vai dar bom. Aí, ó. Ó, tem um cogumelo aqui, velho. Boletos edulis. What the hell? Vamos coletar. Pegar a experiência em coletar, velho. Esse cogumelo ele dá o quê? Todos. Ele não fala se é veneno, não, né, mano? Não vou nem experimentar essa porcaria aí. O que é isso aqui? Nada. Bora. O que é isso aqui? Um formigueiro? O que é isso? Olha que massa, velho. Tem formiga. Caraca, olha o detalhe do jogo, galera. As formiguinhas. Que da hora, velho. Muito massa. Eu acho que vai dar ruim, mano. Se parecer alguém aqui, não tem como me defender. Isso? Como é que prendeu meu personagem no chão? Como assim? Ah, que susto! Esse aqui era um urso, velho. Ó, eu passo por uns matos aqui. Isso aqui prende a gente, ó. O que que isso aqui é? Fruta? Não dá pra pegar nada aqui. Tá por aqui. Esse aqui é camomila. Aí, achei a camomila. Beleza. Fala, Wendel, seja bem-vindo. Vai colher das ervas que encontrar para fazer poções mais tarde. Sim, eu lembro desse daí no primeiro, mano. Salve.
Purple flower, sage. There we go. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajana on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Tá, deixa eu colher mais aqui, pô. Já que eu tô aqui. Vou coletar bastante aqui, fi. Pegar experiência e tudo mais. Tá top o jogo, velho. Tá top. Pega aí. Sálvia. Camomila. Aqui tem mais, ó. Camomila me lembrou da Light 2. Que na verdade eu tenho que continuar. Eu dei uma pausa. Ok. Camomila. Tá bom. Ai, que susto com ele. Deixa eu ver aqui. Aqui, ó. Bastante, ó. Com freio. Tá bastante. Vou pegar um pouquinho de camomila aqui, vai. Camomila. Deixa eu ver. Vai ficar de 20 de cada? Tá bom. 27, tá bom. Bora. Vamos voltar lá pra véia lá. Aí, na hora de voltar lá, apareceu um urso no caminho, tá vendo? Nossa, a parada prende, velho. É espinho, será, mano? Tem umas frutinhas, mas não dá pra colher. Interessante. Tem um cachorro latindo. Vocês estão ouvindo? Ó, ó, ó.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell.
Tem um cachorro
Now
latindo,
it'll
velho.
tell me when it's gonna rain. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Alguma coisa está acontecendo na casa da Rosena, mas lembre-se, nem todas as situações complicadas precisam ser resolvidas com violência. Às vezes é possível conversar até mesmo com
Have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Como?
What do you know about it?
Tá, tô com uma arma.
Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those mer... Hey,
Opa.
you! What do you want? Come
Calma.
here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Vamos conversar.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Vocês não parecem homens de von Bergov. Eu vou falar isso aqui.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy.
Vai dar ruim, né,
When
velho?
I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
São mensageiros, mandamos ele... Ai, caramba. E agora, velho? Está procurando o lugar errado. Eu vou mentir, velho. Vamos ver se vai dar bom.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Burgov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just
Aí,
tell them
consegui.
we'll wait for them in the tavern and jelly off, alright?
Aí, ó, trouxa. Vai embora daqui, ó, miséria. Expulso, né? Mentir, mas tudo bem. E aí,
Take
Bozhena?
it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense. at
Coitada da
my
velha,
age.
velho.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here.
Já tô tudo
I
sujo de
almost
novo.
got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Então tá, né? E agora? Eu falo ou não falo pra velha, velho? Bom, ela ajudou, cara. Eu vou dar um voto de confiança, vai.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits.
Aí, ó, ganha
I swear
reputação,
to you,
rapaz.
I'm thankful to you
Show.
for saving us. And I'm sorry it
Eu
caused you
falo
trouble.
não.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it.
Ah,
I
ganha
hope I
reputação,
won't
pô.
live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken,
Ó,
but thank you for dealing with them. I
nós.
was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Pois
Oh.
é.
I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yep.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes
super
are
nice.
so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Opa. Vou preparar, bora, quero aprender, pô.
All right, I'll try.
Tenho um pouco de experiência. Eu não sei fazer.
I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain
Tell them.
everything. I have
Bora.
a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Bora. Quero aprender esse. Prepare uma poção de cura. Bancada de alquimia, aqui. Aqui, vamos ver.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Não é aqui? É aqui, começar a alquimia. Eu vou ter que fazer passo a passo mesmo ou é automático, será? velho?
First, go to the recipe book.
Pega o livro de receitas. Ê, ferrou. Ok.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and
Meu
remember
Deus,
what
cara.
you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Tá, vamos ver aqui. Poção de camomila. Como é que eu faço pra trocar aqui? Você pode folhear o livro usando A e D. Eu tô apertando aqui, mas não tá indo. Pressionando aqui, você pode alternar entre as receitas. Ah, tá, aqui. Não. Mistura de camomila. Aqui, ó, achei. Tá. Você vai precisar de vinho, 2 punhados de camomila e
You
um punhado
must
de
have read it
sálvia.
by now, surely.
Calma! Adicione a camomila e ferva por um turno. Moa a sálvia e adicione no caldeirão. Por fim, sirva. Mano, vai dar ruim isso aqui, cara. Mano, vai dar ruim. Tá, vamos lá.
First, you have to pour the right
Base
base
correta no
into the
caldeirão.
cauldron. Choose
Tá.
the right
Escolha
pitcher
já a
from the
correta
shelf
no
on the
português, de acordo
left,
com a receita.
according
Tá.
to the recipe.
Vinho. O que é isso aqui? Água, vinho, óleo. Então é o vinho. Tá? Bota aí. Que da hora, velho. Beleza.
What did you pour in
Vinho.
there?
Wide, of course. Like it
Ela.
says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Tá, como é que eu faço aqui? Mover o caldeirão. X.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Então tá bom, vamos lá, vamos abanar o
It's
folha aqui.
boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows.
Tá.
If you want to cool it down
Tá
quick,
rápido, retira o
take it
caldeirão do
off the
fogo. Tem que
flame.
mover o caldeirão pra cima.
Try
Tá.
it. Move the cauldron up.
Aí.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing.
Que
Get
massa,
all the
velho.
herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
Tá, vamos separar
Put
aqui.
them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Tá. Selecionar. Selecionar. Ok, confirmar.
All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2
Dois
handfuls
punhados
of
de camomila no
chamomile into the
caldeirão.
cauldron.
Tá, 2 punhados. Vou pegar a camomila. Bota aqui. 1. Cara, que da hora, velho. Bota aqui 2 punhados.
Before you put
Beleza.
it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got
Tá.
to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Então tá, vamos virar a ampulheta.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how
Que
long you
massa,
have to
véi.
boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the
Agora eu
fire
vou fogo, espera.
and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As
Então tá.
soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Tá, vamos virar aqui. Vamos esperar a areia cair. Que massa, velho. Caraca, bicho. Tá na hora que terminar a areia, eu paro aqui, né?
Ain't that enough?
Aí.
Take the cauldron off
Pronto,
the
tirei o
flames.
caldeirão.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Tá, vamos pegar aqui a sálvia. Botar aqui no pilão. No almofariz. Agora eu pego isso aqui. Triturar. Ok. Beleza. Que da hora, velho.
Have you
Show.
ground it?
Sim.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Tá. Bota no
You
caldeirão.
don't have to boil it anymore.
Quer ver
All
mais?
you
Agora é
have to
só
do now is
decantar. Pega um
decant
frasco e
it.
põe o líquido
Get
dentro.
a file and pour it in.
Vamos pegar o frasco aqui. Como é que eu faço? Verter, é isso?
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Caraca, bicho, que massa, velho. Beleza. Infusão de camomila forte. Caraca, velho. Que da hora, velho. Gostei. Beleza, saí da mesa. Oxi. É só segurar. Cara, que da hora,
There it
velho.
is.
E eu tô de calção.
Well, now,
Oh.
judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
You're welcome.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of
Eu
rest.
preciso de um banho,
Go
né,
and
velho?
get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Tá. Deixa eu tomar um banho aqui que eu tô sujo, velho, de novo. Vou tomar um banho aqui, ó. Tirar a sujeira da cara. É muito top. Vai descansar, durma em uma cama. Ah, vai, né, mãe? Beleza, eu limpei o máximo que deu. Onde é que tá a cama? Aqui em cima, né? Vamos dormir? É essa a cama aqui?
And that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty.
Ó, a velhinha da hora, velho.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Ah, ele quer comer, vamos comer então. Tem sopa aqui pra nós de novo, ô, senhora? Ô, vovó, tem uma sopa aqui, ó. Ih, não dá pra comer, velho, tem que dormir. Então vamos... Eu posso comer alguma coisa daqui? Deixa eu ver aqui, vamos comer uma maçã, dá pra comer? Dá pra comer. Comer uma maçã aqui. Vamos comer um queijo agora. Tá bom, não vou comer muita coisa não, vamos dormir. É aqui que dorme? Dormir e salvar. Essa não é minha cama, ah tá, entendi. Foi mal, senhora. Erro no cálculo aqui. Essa é a minha cama, certo? Nossa senhora, a cama tá daquele jeito, velho. O que é isso aqui? Não tem nada. Vamos dormir. Dormir e salvar. Top. Tá, 1 hora, quanto tempo? Tá, como é que eu faço aqui? 2 horas. Vamos dormir umas 8 horas. Ih, beleza? Vamos dormir. Mas eu tô sujo ainda, velho. Ih, lá vai delirar de novo.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Sim, eu lembro, Wendell. Eu lembro.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Já tudo aconteceu no 1, galera.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Eita. Mano, você tá delirando. É a véia, velho.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
O que é essa?
Were you having a nightmare?
Mano, ele tá sonhando? É a filha da véia? É a neta, né? Filha, neta, sei lá.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
Pavlena.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to
É
you.
mãe, é
Then
mãe,
I
é
helped
filha
Ma
dela,
take care of
o
your
Stack.
friend that night.
Hans! He's alive! How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said
Yeah?
she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
É.
That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Olha aí o fio. É melhor do que ontem.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
Yeah?
Dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father. and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
It's one part. A espada do meu pai, uma bela virgem. Meu Deus! Caraca! Foi só um sonho, não significa nada. A espada, meu pai.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But
Faz sentido.
I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that
Claro,
murderer.
Eu não acredito nesses contos de... Não, obrigado, vou pensar sobre isso.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Tá. Eita, deu travado aqui. Galera, lembrando que... Deixa eu dar uma pausadinha pra conversar com vocês rapidinho. O jogo Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, ele tá em promoção na nossa parceira Instant Game, tá? Na Steam, a versão Gold tá custando mais de R$300. Na Instant Game tá custando 100 e pouco. Que eu vou mostrar pra vocês aqui, ó. Olha aí, ó. Aqui é a promoção lá de Instant Game, ó. 100 e pouco a versão Gold, tá? E você compra, é seu pra sempre, só ativar na Steam, tá? Quem quiser lá adquirir, tem aqui, ó. O link aqui da nossa parceira Instant Game. Bora lá, quem tá querendo o jogo mais barato é a versão Gold, tá, galera? Não é a versão básica não, a versão Gold. É só chegar lá e comprar através desse link aí que vai estar me ajudando demais, tá? Fala aí, gringo bom. Valeu, gringo. Esse jogo é de que país? E agora não lembro. Sei que o sotaque é britânico. Mas é óbvio que são os atores, né? Enfim, vamos lá. Tá, aumentar o nível do Henry também lhe dará pontos de vantagem. Você pode usá-los para desbloquear suas outras habilidades. Tá, tinha isso? Tinha, só que é diferente. Na aba jogador você encontra todas as informações importantes sobre atributos, habilidades e o status de Henry. Ao longo do jogo você ganhará pontos de vantagem que você pode usar para melhorar seus atributos, habilidades e capacidade para a guerra. Nas outras abas você encontrará efeitos que podem afetar temporariamente o status de Henry, sua reputação dos lugares onde esteve, relembrar os combos ou verificar o status dos seus companheiros animais. Tá. Beleza. Tá, eu posso aumentar, eu tenho nível principal, eu posso aumentar a eloquência faz... mas pera aí, como é que... tá, posso ver aqui. Embora seja... Eloquência é a capacidade de labiar, né, de conversar. Eu posso aumentar a força. Cara, eu vou aumentar a força. Como é que eu... Se crescer uma força, se você carregar o saco até um corpo morto, inconsciente, o peso conterá apenas pela metade. Portanto, eles dificilmente serão um fardo a carregar, não será vigor extra. Além disso, você ganha mais 8 livre de capacidade de carga. Isso aqui é interessante. Cara, eu acho que eu quero pegar mais peso, velho. Vamos botar aqui. Maravilha. E temos o atributo principal aqui. Charmoso. Se você ganhar reputação, o aumento será 10% maior. Interessante. Perde 10% a menos de reputação. Eu acho que eu vou colocar de perder menos, velho. Ganhar a gente ganha. Show. Pera aí, gente. O que é, senhorita? A versão Gold na Steam tá mais de 300. Deixa eu ver aqui. Gold Edition tá R$398 na Steam, tá? Na Instant Game tá 100 e pouco. Quer ver? Deixa eu ver aqui, rapidão, galera. Não come Deliverance. Então, tá... Olha só, pessoal, deixa eu explicar pra vocês. Tá 300 e pouco a versão básica, tá? A versão Gold. A versão Gold na Instant Game tá 100 e pouco. Olha só. Eu vou até mostrar pra vocês aqui rapidinho, antes da gente continuar. Calma aí. Calma aí. Deixa eu ver se vocês estão conseguindo ver. Tá aparecendo aí? Ué, não tá aparecendo nada aí? Ô, caramba. Calma aí, deixa eu... tá aparecendo aí, tá vendo? Essa aqui é a versão Standard, que é a versão padrão do jogo. Se eu mudar aqui, ó, versão Gold Edition, ó. Ah, agora aumentou. Caraca! Caraca, bicho! Que isso, jogo? Mas mesmo assim, caraca! Esquece que eu disse. Meu Deus, Instant Game. Enfim. Mas tava 100 e pouco, até tirei a print aqui, ó. Eu não vou passar pano não, filho. Era pra ter ficado 100 e pouco. Deixa eu mudar aqui de novo. Olha aí, ó. Até tirei print aqui, ó. Antes de começar a live, tá? Olha aí, ó. O jeito que tava. Eles alteraram já, caramba. O jogo fez tanto sucesso que já mudaram o preço do jogo, tá ligado? Olha aí, ó. A print tá aí, ó. Pra vocês verem que eu não tô mentindo, ó. Só que provavelmente já aumentaram o preço do jogo. E eles já aumentaram lá também. Enfim. Mas de qualquer forma, tá um pouco mais barato do que a Steam. Não tem dinheiro nem pra você. Tá mais barato que a Steam, né? Enfim, vambora. Já coloquei os pontos aqui. Vamos continuar aqui. Ô, louco, bicho, que bonito que tá. Ok, vamos falar aqui com a...
Look who's finally up! Henry!
E aí,
Come
bicho?
and join us!
Claro, pô, vamos sentar aqui.
Good morning, Henry!
Morning.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Pois é, senhorita. Só no cartão então, eles parecem muito alemães. Não tem Pix. Não tem Pix? Nem vi. Deixa eu ver aqui. Sir Hans foi capturado pelos humanos para resumir a história. Vamos contar tudo.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Mercenários da Hungria. Assassinos sanguinários.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of
Olha
luck,
aí, velho.
but as we know,
Olhei aqui
Ao
pra PC, está 194 e
Fortuna
aonde,
Juva.
ô, Wendell?
see now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Como Sir Hans foi atingido por uma flecha. Vou contar aqui.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat!
Meu Deus.
He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse.
Meu Deus.
If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh.
Olha a
I
veia.
examined Hans and saw the scar for
Eita, veia,
myself.
bicho.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Eita, poxa, veia, velho. Quando você derrotou aquele fascínora.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Opa,
For your
valeu,
journey.
vó.
Bajana, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But
Bastante
I
game.
do.
Tá.
Once
Nem
we've
reparei.
settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my
Mas
word
então
of
tá
honor.
top, velho. Tá top.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Ó,
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time,
tá
and
bom.
it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
Eu posso
No
fazer,
doubt.
da hora.
But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
Tá 400.
And
Tá,
you too,
poxa.
sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Deixa eu ver se dá pra mudar uma coisa aqui que tá me incomodando, galera. Queria tirar... Eita, poxa, é o S que eu tô apertando. Deixa eu ver aqui. Limite de... Oxe, como assim limite de 4 a 30, velho? Campo de visão. Eu queria... Profundidade de campo. Esse aqui, ó. Não quero. Desativar. Fica esquisito, fica meio embaçado. Aí. Maravilha.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges
Tá
nearly
bom.
twice as much as we
Ah,
do.
tem que falar com tu, velho.
No
Vamos falar
wonder
aqui.
folks buy-
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
If anyone comes here again to
O resto da sua companhia. Temos que ir atrás do vira-lata. Eu vi Toff no lago. Eu quero meu cachorro, velho.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not
Ah,
our
vai
priority
dormir.
right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your
Ô,
dog.
miséria.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Eu vi Toff no lago. Toff. Não
Hold
sei.
on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Sei que parece
I
estranho.
know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Opa, arma eu quero. O que você conseguiu? Espada de caça.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Então tá. Ah, a vovó é da hora, velho. Que massa, mano. Ó, deu dinheiro ainda, caraca. Pô, da hora a senhorinha, pô. Só espera que o jogo não apronte e aconteça alguma coisa com ela, né? Eu vou ficar meio pistola, velho. Impossível. Ah, agora tá começando o jogo. Ah, moleque. agora que começa. What the hell? Eita, poxa! É o cachorro, velho! Oh! O cachorro saiu correndo atrás dos caras. Eita, poxa!
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Cara, as expressões sociais estão muito massas.
It's closed.
Beleza. A cara do outro. Salve, Dona Joci, seja muito bem-vinda, boa noite.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Oh, cara! Poxa, velho! Nossa, jogou um balde de...
You fucking cunts!
Meu
You
Deus!
know who I am!
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon
Credo!
of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
Oh,
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement
Caraca.
as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The
eita!
captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir? There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Eita caramba!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Caramba!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Ai, ai, ai. Ele vai aprontar, velho. Bebê. Ah, claro.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Poxa. Caraca, velho.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Temos que recuperar nossa carta para nos voltar primeiro. Temos que nos lavar e nos trocar, exatamente.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Então vamos ganhar dinheiro. Vamos voltar a ratar e não podemos voltar. Vamos ganhar dinheiro, pô.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Deixa eu entender por que ter vergonha? Foi emboscada.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Não tem culpa pelas mortes deles.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this
Isso, velho.
stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Oh! Lavar a louça.
Cheers.
Eu tenho que lavar a louça, tá ligado? Beleza.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Fight better that witch.
Cara, eita poxa.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Eita poxa, velho. O cara tudo sujo, tudo estrupiado, falar com a mulher, tá ligado? Beleza.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Abusado. Meu Deus. Ficar em silêncio, desculpa interromper.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first.
Meu Deus,
Stinking up my establishment.
Porcaria do meu estabelecimento.
Half tastes good.
Tá, vamos lavar, né, velho?
Oh. What was that?
Vamos tomar aquele banho de gato aqui, tá ligado? Beleza. Fala com a mulher.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Tá bom, deixa eu falar com ela. Senhora. E aí?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Você foi atacado por bandidos.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Nós salvamos você, você foi atacado no lago.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
Eita, não sei porque está tentando negar.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Calma, bicho. Deu ruim. Deu ruim.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Aí, ó, vai treta, ó a treta chegando, ó a treta. Mensageiro.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Que foi, senhorita?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Pronto pra quê? Pronto pra quê? Sempre pronto, pô.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Bora, filho. Bora.
Right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks,
so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Tá bom, vambora.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
De longe.
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Esta é a única taverna aqui?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Toma! Como é a vida aqui?
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Tá bom, né?
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here. And that's a big problem.
Sinto muito.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Onde posso encontrar trabalho aqui?
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me.
Claro, calma.
So don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand.
Boa.
Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Cadê o Sara? Pra onde devemos mover os sacos?
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But
porta
I'd split
lá
the
dentro.
work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
É, ué. Tá bom. Onde fica a dispensa?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Tá. Só coloquei pra colocar. Ouvi algo sobre casamento.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Ok. Aqui. Quem é Semini?
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Onde vai ser o casamento?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Tá, Lord von Bergo estará no Bergo, sei lá, enfim, estará no casamento?
Will Lord von Bergov be at the wedding?
Bergo.
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Então tá, posso ir ao casamento?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there.
Tá bom,
Young
então tem bastante
Svaja
coisa pra
there.
fazer.
He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Tá bom. Sobre o casamento?
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Tá bom.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
Tá bom, senhora.
Coming right up.
Vou falar com o Hans ali. Ei, senhor, vamos lá. Vamos lá.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
No.
Well, I don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for us? I suppose we could stand at the side of the road and wait for von Bergov to pass.
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks?
Ah, não, vou,
Thank you, my noble pizzle.
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a
mano.
noble. What if someone
Vai
saw
sobrar pra
me?
mim. Faz ideia do que está ninguém vai reconhecê-lo. Faz ideia do que está aparecendo?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my
Oh, que
blood's
filha da
still
mãe,
blue.
velho.
People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks
Filha da-
here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Que miséria, cara. Todo mundo precisa trabalhar, claro. Não seja mimado.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry,
É, pô.
haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratores, the priests who pray for us. Laboratores, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes.
Olha que miserento,
And
velho.
bellatores, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry
Olha que
sacks?
miserento, cara.
That's against God and nature.
Bora trabalhar, ô vagabundo. Posso carregar? Não sei como sua língua não está queimando. Ninguém aqui precisa de um guerreiro. Onde eu me encaixo nisso? Não sei como sua língua não está queimando.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master.
Ah.
Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In
Olha
short,
que miserento, cara. Ih,
be so
ferrou.
kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Oh, caraca, bicho!
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about bellatores and the natural order of the
Vagabundo.
world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Deixando seu status aristocrático de lado. Pare de fazer birra.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
É, ué.
Manners? I'll put manners
Ih,
on
vai dar
you.
ruim, quer ver?
It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night.
Tô
And
perdendo
if I
reputação,
hadn't,
melhor parar
that
de discutir
sack
com ele, velho.
wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Melhor
See
parar desse
yourself,
negócio.
then.
Tá bom,
So,
pô.
you simply aren't going to work?
Come now, Henry. You can manage those few sacks by
Miserento,
yourself.
cara. Vagabundo.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above
sei.
all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find
tá.
your dog.
Entendi,
As
pô.
soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man,
Olha que
looking for lost
vagabundo,
dogs
cara.
is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry, such is my nature.
Claro. Vagabundo, né? Vagabundo. Tá bom. Tá, deixa eu ver aqui uma coisa. Dá pra colocar os... O F é o quê? Carrega os sacos, sabe mais sobre o casamento. Tá, é no F. É pra cá. Onde é que tá parado, velho? Com licença, senhor.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Pegar.
Oof! That isn't half heavy.
Vamos lá, vamos lá.
A large beer
Trabalhar, né? O vagabundo do cara não quer trabalhar. Miséria.
taking their time again.
Safado. É aqui? Eu acho que não é aqui.
What did I do to you?
Como é que eu entro ali, velho? É por trás, será? Deixa eu ver aqui. Não, acho que é por lá mesmo. Meu Deus do céu, cara. Vagabundo, tem que trabalhar sozinho. Ah, mas aqui não é, pô. Não dá pra entrar aqui. Aqui. Eu tenho que colocar na estante. Não, não posso colocar no chão, né? Dá pra colocar na estante que ela falou? Deixa eu ver. Bom, eu acho que é aqui. Tá, deu certo. Vamos lá pegar os outros lá. Então tá. Vagabundo. Por que o cara tá olhando direto ali, velho? Bora trabalhar, não sei de nada. Tô trabalhando aqui, senhora. Vamos lá. Deixa na hora que ele precisar, aquele miserento, velho. Beleza? Caraca, bicho, são 5 sacos, velho. Sacanagem.
Listen to this.
Caramba, velho.
Is
that supposed to be Latin?
Clever you. Do you know what it means?
Ai, viu? Até o que precisa fazer aqui? Bom, pelo menos não levei um balde de merda na cabeça, né? Ai, caraca, velho. Beleza. Com licença, senhor. Trabalhando, viu?
What did you say?
See it again. It was
Ih,
their
olha lá
own
a treta
fault.
já. Ah, lá,
What do
vai.
you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do
velho,
that.
vai treta, velho. Mano, esse cara tá meio... Não, calma.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Vai dar uma
Pack it in,
confusão,
Henry.
Hans.
There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now.
Mano.
And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. you'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance, and you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir
Não,
Hans
para,
Capon,
bicho.
Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Vai dar ruim isso aí, cara. Vai dar ruim.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a
Não,
lesson.
bicho.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Parem.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business.
Ô,
Take your
vagabundo.
ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth
Ai, cara,
with broken
para, bicho.
fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
Vai. Pô, velho.
Scum!
O cara só arruma confusão, velho. Ih. Eita, poxa. Ah, não, velho. Ah, não, sério, cara? Ué, eu não tinha nada a ver com isso, pô. Calma.
We'll finish this quickly.
Eu vou exterminar, relaxa.
Don't spare him.
You. You're a dead man. You know that?
Lace him up. You should have fucking
Sai
stayed
da
out of
frente.
it.
Meu Deus do céu, vou tudo aqui. Sai.
No.
Ai, tá. Calma. Relaxa. Calma. Sem estamina.
Enough's enough. Slice him up. Time to die, you bastard.
Calma.
You haven't a chance, bastard.
Toma, esse aqui já foi. Tem outro, velho. Toma. Pera aí, 2 contra 1, você tá sacanagem, velho. Calma. Pera, relaxa. Ai. Pera aí, poxa. Calma aí. 2 contra 1 é sacanagem, velho. Caraca, velho, calma.
Show what you're made of.
Toma.
We're gonna
Toma.
horse son.
Vagabundo. Calma. Calma, relaxa. Calma. Aí. Calma aí. Vai. Toma. Ai, tá, puxa. Mano, fela da mãe, cara. O cara que arruma confusão. Ih, filho.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Ah, agora vamos ser presos, beleza. Dá um... Quê? Tá aí, trouxa, aí, ó.
Bastards! This will cost you
Oh,
dearly.
quis
Keep your
zoar,
mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Pô.
What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak...
Toma aí,
If
trouxa.
you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up. You get a
Meu
whipping
Deus,
thing.
cara. Caraca, bicho. Mano.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Sou o único de nós com juízo, exatamente.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line,
boca,
Henry.
velho.
Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Você quer colocar a culpa em mim? Quem começou a brigar?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? fat chance.
Cara chato,
If it
velho.
hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea
Olha, velho.
how the world works.
Você sabe muito bem, hein? Você é pirralho mimado.
And you're a spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life.
Uh-huh.
You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Jurar. Jurar o quê?
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations.
Meu Deus, cara.
And right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Toma, trouxa. Pronto aí, ó.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Cara chato, mano. Os caras... Na manhã seguinte, meu Deus, passaram a noite. Cara, esse jogo tá muito top, velho. Nossa, as moscas em cima, velho.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Ah, mas tô com ranço ali. É uma treta, né?
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Bogo!
Eu tapa. Cara, você tá se lascando, velho. Tá muito massa esse jogo.
Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself.
Oh!
I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oxi! Agora resta a dúvida. Será que isso aconteceria se eu tivesse, sei lá, apoiado ele? Não sei.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
Bom, enfim.
Alright, off you go.
Miséria. Agora estamos por conta própria, filho. Vagabundo vai querer arrumar treta aí que deu aí, ó. Não quer trabalhar, ainda é mimado, tá ligado? Tá, crime e reputação. Cada ação sua tem consequências. Se você cometer crimes, o mundo e as pessoas ao seu redor reagirão a eles. O que é crime? Tudo aquilo que o cristão honesto deve evitar é considerado crime. Não se deve matar inocentes, roubar, invadir a casa dos outros, ferir pessoas ou animais domésticos e perturbar suas vidas pacíficas. Consequências do crime. Se alguém o pegar cometendo um crime, a pessoa o denunciará aos guardas ou o confrontará. Caramba, velho. Ainda que ninguém o pegue em flagrante, você não estará necessariamente a salvo. As pessoas não são idiotas e elas podem deduzir que foi você o autor do crime. Caramba! Reputação. A reputação afeta como as pessoas tratam você. Quem gosta de você o cumprimentará com gentileza, e os comerciantes poderão até lhe dar descontos. Por outro lado, quem o odeia pode nem sequer falar com você. Você pode melhorar sua reputação realizando tarefas. Você pode piorá-la cometendo crimes e agindo de forma desonesta. As pessoas comentarão o seu comportamento. Assim, se você ajudar ou prejudicar alguém, as outras pessoas na região logo ficarão sabendo. Melhorar sua reputação. Sempre é possível melhorar uma reputação ruim pagando uma indulgência ou fazendo uma peregrinação penitencial que pode ser imposta por um padre. Ô, louco, cara! E você se ferra. Alerta. Se houver muito crime numa área, o povo vai ficar mais vigilante e se armar, e os guardas chamarão reforços. Quando as coisas se acalmarem, tudo retornará ao normal. Beleza, só deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui, galera. Beleza, bora. Pera aí. Show. Bora.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
A mulher tá me chamando.
Henry?
Ué.
It's about time. Come here.
Quem que é tu?
You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
Oh, pera aí, sai, Letra, da frente. Quem que é tu? O que aconteceu com o vira-lata? O que você quer comigo? Qual é a sua história?
What's your story?
Oh, já
What would
perguntar
you
assim.
say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
For what?
pera. Eu acho
I've
que
been
aquela...
begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Eita, poxa. Nem me lembre.
You don't have to thank me. I could have done without it. And that fracas in front of the tavern as well.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Better. É, mais ou menos. É, acho que tem razão. Vamos ser positivos, né?
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Tá, como você se chama afinal?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Por que você está me ajudando?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it.
Chamou de vagabundo.
I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is
Olha
in
aí, ó.
times like that.
Então você é uma andarilha?
You're something like a
Tá
wanderer.
limpinha, então.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Tá bom, aonde você está indo?
Where are you headed?
Ah,
If you're
reputação
only passing
perdida.
through here.
For
Por
work,
quê?
to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Para qual cidade você vai?
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long.
just until I find a way to make a living.
O que você vai fazer o que você quer fazer na cidade?
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Me ajude. Como assim me ajude? Preciso vestir de alguma coisa, preciso de dinheiro, preciso de um cavalo, não tenho onde dormir, como faço para evitar o casamento? Preciso vestir alguma coisa, né?
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Very funny.
Total, né?
I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Preciso de uma armadura. Eu queria parecer um nobre. Ixi. Tá, preciso de uma armadura.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a knight. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armory.
Não, vou ter que roubar, velho. Sério?
You'll need quick hands.
Mano. Cara, tá, dane-se, eu tô precisando.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Tá, preciso de dinheiro, preciso vestir alguma coisa, preciso de um cavalo. O dinheiro a gente consegue, mano. Ela não vai ter dinheiro, ela tá pedindo também, pô. Preciso de um cavalo.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Dinheiro não tenho onde dormir.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Tá. Preciso vestir alguma coisa, já falei. Mas eu não falei preciso vestir alguma coisa? Já falei, pô. Como faço para ir até o casamento?
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Isso aqui é um RPG, galera. Tem diálogo. O diálogo faz parte do RPG. Tá. Que estranho. Peraí, deixa eu ver
I
uma
really
coisa.
need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either
tá.
way, I
Era
can't
só
help you
diálogo
anymore.
a mais. Beleza. Tá bom. Vamos voltar. Me ajude, foi um prazer. Conte mais sobre o gaturro.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Tá, como ele chama atenção, onde posso encontrar o gaturro?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Como ele chama atenção.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles.
Oh.
He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Tá bom. Acho que ele pode me ensinar alguma coisa?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him,
Caraca, bicho!
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
The Witcher
More like some
assim,
trick
todos
he's
os RPG
got
tem
that our
bastante
watch
diálogo.
doesn't know.
É isso que faz o RPG ser da hora. Na minha opinião, óbvio que eu curto o RPG, né? Beleza. O que parece que ele tem tudo aqui na manga que a guarda não conhece. Ou foi o que aquele pobre coitado falou. Beleza, voltar. Foi um prazer conhecer você.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Ah, mas Vampire não compara com esses RPG, senhorita. Vampire é mais... Ele é um mundo aberto, mas é mais limitado. Eu também joguei. Ok, temos missões pra fazer aqui. Dá pra encontrar o vira-lata. Descubra o que aconteceu com o vira-lata. Onde é que é? Meu pai amado. Meu Deus! É longe pra raia, velho. Entre na festa de casamento. Treinamento de combate. Vai falar com o gatorro. Descobri o que aconteceu. Entra na festa. Como é que eu pego a parada de o que é isso aqui? Informações de missões. Los Covos. O que é isso aqui? Info de ponto de interesse. Ninho, taverna. Tá, mas como é que ela falou pra mim pegar a parada? Pra eu pegar a armadura, mas não sei onde é que eu pego. Não tem um local específico aqui. Agora eu não sei onde é que é o local que ela falou pra mim usar. Olha, galinha, que susto! É que eu vou usar a gazula aqui, velho. Foi. Pedi desculpas.
I was just changing clothes. Right away.
Ah, tá reclamando que eu tô pelado, velho. Como é que eu faço pra pegar roupa? Deixa eu ver se eu acho aqui, peraí. Tem uns pontos de interrogação, de exclamação aqui, ó. Info do ponto de interesse. Tá, eu vou vir pra cá. Vamos ver o que tem. Aí é ali, ó. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo chegar aqui. Eu tô pelado, velho. Eu tenho alguma coisa pra colocar? Ah, eu tenho aqui, ó. Vou botar isso aqui. Ah, mas eu tenho uma bota aqui, pô. Ah, agora eu tô com roupa. Ah, aqui é a taverna, pô. Deixa eu sair daqui. Tá, deixa eu ver os pontos de interesse aqui que tem pra gente fazer. Tem muita coisa aqui, velho. Eu vou poder passar aqui? Posso? Foi mal, velho. Tá dando... Opa, senhor. É tu? Falar. Estou atrás de um amigo onde posso encontrar comerciantes locais com essas novidades. Não, não quero. Eu quero ver o que temos aqui. Aqui é o ferreiro. Não, na verdade eu tenho que falar com esse cara aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui. Gostaria de relatar uma emboscada.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself. And why not directly at the castle? He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to
Oh,
me.
que miséria,
If you were
velho.
telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more
Ô,
important
louco,
things
bicho,
to do.
calma. Ninguém acredita, né? Onde posso encontrar comerciantes locais com as novidades? Preciso falar com o Sir Otto. Estou atrás de meu amigo.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
Tá bom, né? Onde posso encontrar
I'd like
comerciantes
to buy
locais?
something. Where can I find some
Eu
merchants
tenho
around
muito
here?
dinheiro pra
If
comprar.
it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Tá. Preciso falar com o Sir Otto. Quais são as novidades?
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Preciso falar com o Sir Otto.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your
Caraca,
problem.
bicho.
I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Tá bom. Tá tudo certo?
What's new, Bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
O que houve?
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
Tá bom.
I understand. That's your business, Bailiff.
Tá bom. Valeu. Ok. Tá, temos mais um ponto de exclamação pra lá. E temos pra cá. Caramba, velho. Tem muita coisa pra ver. Eu queria mesmo era uma arma. Dá pra falar com ela de novo? Ah, não. Tá bom. Não tem nada. Olha o jeito que ela fica pedindo, velho. Que bizarro. Deixa eu ver o que temos aqui. Opa, dá pra catar isso aqui? Dá. Ok. Comerciantes. Ó, você descobriu comerciantes. Aqui é o comerciante? Mas eu não tenho dinheiro, eu tenho. Eu não tenho dinheiro, pô. Vou fazer o que no comerciante? Eu tenho alguma coisa pra vender, não tem? Deixa eu ver. Na verdade tem esse jaquetão estragado aqui, ó. Será que eu consigo vender? Bom dia. Você tá boa? Que isso?
What the hell? Do Nervensäge! Get
Isso?
out!
Ô, mano, calma. A tela de loja consiste em duas partes: inventário do comerciante para você comprar e inventário do Hammer para vender. Os itens selecionados para compra e venda são colocados na sua cesta, que você pode visualizar no canto superior direito da aba cesta. A barra inferior exibe as informações da transação atual. Beleza. Vamos ver aqui. Deixa eu ver. Armadura. Eu quero vender. Como é que eu vendo? Aqui, ó. Que eu vendo. Posso vender isso aqui? Adicionar a cesta. O que mais que eu posso vender aqui? Só isso. Deixa eu ver. Peixe inchar.
Word about the price.
Gut, versuchen wir es.
Não tô entendendo nada que você tá falando, senhor. Tá, esse aqui eu já sei. É igual do 1. Deixa eu ver aqui. Vai, duas moedinhas a mais, vai. Bora.
Sehr gut. I can agree to that.
Ah, boa, valeu. Consegui vender.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Consegui uma moedinha, pelo menos. É como eu tô aqui 2,5 que porcaria, velho. Tá. Vamos sair daqui. Tem muita coisa pra gente ver aqui, mano. O que é isso aqui? Deixa eu ver. Vai falar com o gatorro. O que é isso aqui? Nova missão. Tem muitas missões, cara. Tá, o problema é que assim... Ela falou pra mim pegar... Tem mais um ponto de interesse aqui, eu vou ver primeiro antes de sair. Que ela falou pra mim usar a gazua pra poder pegar a armadura. Porém, eu não sei onde é que fica. Deixa eu pegar aqui. Tá mostrando aqui, ó. Ela tá falando um pouquinho de... Ai, caramba, esse mato prende a gente. Deixa eu ver o que temos aqui. É, aqui é o comerciante, pô. Mas eu já falei com o comerciante. Por que não tá sumindo? Pera aí. Ah, é aqui, ó. E aí, dog? Vou falar com tu? Não, roubar não. Calma, cachorro. Quero falar com o senhor aqui. Dá pra falar com ele? Não consigo falar com você?
God grant you health.
Ah, eu posso entrar. É aqui que eu preciso entrar, velho. Mas agora ferrou. Como é que eu vou entrar aqui se tá de dia? Todo mundo vai ver. Ô, cachorro, calma aí, velho. Relaxa aí. Relaxa aí, cachorro. O cachorro vai estar me lá. Mano, calma. Vai pra lá. Tem que esperar anoitecer, eu acho, velho, pra poder entrar aí. Eu vou fazer o seguinte. Eu acho que seria aqui, né? Deixa eu ver. Comerciante. Eu acho que seria aqui, mas não sei. Não fala o objetivo. Bom, galera, eu vou fazer o seguinte. Quase 2h30 de live. Eu vou encerrando a live por aqui, beleza? Cara, o jogo tá muito da hora. Tô curtindo demais o jogo. Bem interessante, bem gostoso de jogar. Tá muito bonito. E é isso, galera. Muito obrigado quem apareceu na live, que deixou seu like aí. Beleza? E a gente se vê na próxima live, no próximo vídeo. Valeu! Falou!
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. And I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. pace on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me, come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on.